Welcome to Masala Box Travel. I'm Chitra and today we are at Vellore Fort here to visit a special temple. The Vellore Fort consists of lot more tourist attraction, but today I'm going to take you through Jalakandeswarar Temple. There are a couple of theories behind the name of Jalakandeswarar. Apparently, there was an ant hill within which the Shiva was hidden, and the ant hill was surrounded by water. So one day, the king gets a dream that um, I'm hidden behind the anthill, and he goes and rescues a Shivalinga and constructs a temple. That being one theory. The second itself that the temple has a moat around it, just like how the fort has a moat. Apparently, there is water surrounding the temple, hence, it could be Jalakandeshwarar. The third theory is that apparently seven villages were sold together to construct this temple, and Jalakandeshwarar got converted into Jalakandeshwarar. Whatever the name be, we enter to seek the blessings of Shiva and enjoy the architecture or get your mind blown by the architecture of this temple. For this is from the Vijayanagar era and they are very well known for their sculptures. It is one of the tallest gopurams that I've seen. So once you cross the outer gopuram, you come inside an inner praharam. There is one more gopuram, and inside that is the main deity that is present. And there are a lot of small temples. There is Ganapati temple, Subramanyam with his wife. There is the main Shiva temple and Akilandeshwari, his consort. More than that, you will come across lot of stories within this praharam itself. There is a gold lizard, silver lizard, which you touch for doshas to go. There's this lamp which has been burning forever, and they continue to keep it alive. Then there is this well, which is not a dug well. It has a natural spring, and this is called Ganga Gauri Tirtham. This is used for the main deity, as well as they have this water fetched for you. There is a Lingam outside also, which you yourself can do abhishekam to. There is also another story about an earthen lamp here, but I couldn't find that earthen lamp near the Dhwajastambha. After taking the blessings of Lord Siva, we now move to the outer praharam to admire the Kalyana Mandapam, which is the main attraction of this temple. The Kalyana Mandapa is so magnificent. It has nearly 48 pillars, and each pillar is unique. They all seem to be carved, telling you stories. You see the raised platform, which is actually the mandapam, and then you have all these pillars surrounding it. And look at all the work in the pillar. It's one stone, and of those pillars, you can see the front portion, the middle cow portion, and then there is a jali work that is done. And this jali work is unique between the pillars that it is carved in. It is quite surprising for me because this being a Shaivite temple, you can see a lot of sculptures pertaining to Vaishnavism too. You see stories from Krishna, the Bhagavatam. You see Krishna lifting the Govardhana. You see Yashoda with Krishna. A lot of stories from Krishna as well as Ramayana. You see, for example, this is the Hanuman. Then you will see Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, their stories, and also you will see Shiva Puranam, right? Shiva's mythological stories that you read with the nine Mars, those are also depicted in this temple. So this mandapam is unique. It is the mix of both Shaivite and Vaishnavite that you will. The stories from both the genre is what you would be seeing here. This temple is maintained by ASI, Archaeological Survey of India. So I was quite surprised because usually a functioning temple will not be managed by ASI, and that's when I dug the history, I got to know that this temple was under a Muslim invasion. The rulers of Bijapur had invaded this temple, and So the people, in order to protect the main Moolavar, the Shivalinga, they took the main deity and they placed it in a nearby village, a smaller temple. Meanwhile, this whole temple complex was used for keeping the weapons, the ammunition, and so on. And apparently, there was even a Nagalaman temple which was destroyed, and a mosque was constructed over it. So, all this was happening, and for nearly 400 years, the temple remained closed without the main deity in place. And the ASI took over in 1921 because it is such a beautiful sculpture. So see there, the parrots are drinking out of a flower and the sea. So the ASI took over, but the Shiva deities were so staunch that they brought Shivalinga overnight and they installed the Shivalinga in the main sanctum sanctorum. So now the ASI cannot do anything because the temple has been restored by the devotees. So the Kumbhabhishekam happens, and from then on, it is functioning as a normal temple. These set of pillars are so exquisite. They are all unique with each other again. You will see a band of soldiers fighting underneath. So all the pillars starts with a band of soldiers fighting, and then there would be an intricately carved yali or the lion or the horse, and then you will see the soldier on top of it fighting. Look at the body work, the jewelry that is carved on top of this yali. This is a yali is a mythological animal. Um, so, I mean, if you read more on mythology, you come across Yali. But look at all the work. I mean, here also, I think during the invasion, some of the sculptures would have got damaged. Some of the very nice chain works you can see. Here the chain work is cut. Nice chain work you can see, but in some of the places you are not able to see that. When you walk around the temple, that's when you realize how huge this Jalakandeswarar temple is. So, just like how we saw one Kalyana Mandapam on the beginning of the temple or near the entrance, you will see one more Kalyana Mandapam when you walk across. This is not as ornate as the previous Kalyana Mandapam. Nevertheless, this one also has good carvings, and the carvings slightly differ. It's more like everyday routine of human that you can see. Some of the work we do as human that you can see in those pillars. And then the present day humans have left behind their masks. I wish such things stop. And pray that's what you come to temple for. Visit to the Jalakandeshwarar temple was very fulfilling. The temple remains open till 1 p.m. in the morning and they again open at 4 p.m. And there are a lot more attraction within the Vellore Fort that you can club this along. I hope you enjoyed this short tour of Jalakandeshwarar temple at Vellore. If you like this video, please do share it with others and promote these temples and temple visit. Also do share, subscribe and like Masala Box Travel.